everyone, my name is Natalie. So today I would like to share the result of our survey about people's perspective on trash disposal. The lack of regarding proper trash disposal has caused significant damage to our environment and our health. While the government has provided public facilities for waste management, but many people still fail to use them properly. This due to the lack of public education on proper waste disposal. An effective way to educate the people through the social media and post and game. Why? Because these platforms are widely used to take, especially by teenagers. Engaging social media content can influence behavior, while an interactive game with a compelling story can captivate players and encourage them to learn and adopt better practices.
Hello, my name is Olivia Christy Astarina. So the issue 3 is the objective is to increase waste management awareness among people in Indonesia. The issues being that of lack of public awareness regarding proper waste management as well as technological advantage, which lead to declining public concern about the environment. With the lack of public awareness, it can cause a significant amount of problems such as excessive waste accumulation in landfills and environmental impacts such as water and air pollution. As for the technological aspect, while technology and factories are becoming more advanced, they tend to require more materials, but also end up making more waste due to improper waste of disposal. So with that, the main issue are that extremely low public awareness leads to negligence in waste management, resulting in a severe consequence. And the more advanced technology becomes, the more material it requires, leading to accumulation of waste. On this issue, we have a solution, which is launch an interactive game that teach people to learn more about trash disposal management. The name of the game that we innovate is The Last Chance. This game designed to raise awareness among teenagers and children about proper waste disposal and recycling to educate them on how to process and recycle their own waste. The game will be an interactive gameplay with a captivating storyline that combines the Indonesian culture that can be relatable with the audience.
Hello, my name is Keisha.
Hello, my name is Katrina. In this segment, we will now discuss about the threats, opportunities, weakness of our concept. Starting off with the strength, because our concept is in the form of a game, it will have a more engaging and interactive way of learning as well as being able to reach a larger audience due to it being a type of digital media. The game would also offer a unique gameplay to help educate people on how to better dispose of waste. For example, having a recycling mechanics where you recycle scraps for better items in the game. To better help captivate the players, it would also have a relatable storyline about the current condition of our world. However, this game does have its weaknesses, such as being able to only be accessed through electronics considering it is in the form of a game, as well as maybe having trouble gathering audience, especially around the beginning and its initial release, considering it is a relatively new game, and possibly having a high operational cost. As many other games, it could also contain a few glitches and bugs along the way. Even then, there are opportunities for this game to succeed, such as the technological advance in between these decades have significantly increased, making it easier to create a game like this, as well as the increasing popularity of games in general in Indonesia, especially having high support from the locals in the gaming industry. Another thing is that Indonesia has a decent amount of trendsetters that can also help promote this game through social media. But with many opportunities also comes with a few threats, such as having competitors from bigger gaming industries, as well as other type of media having the same storyline that could be more engaging, as well as the looming threat of constantly changing trends and the issues with regarding copyright and legal establishments. There are a few strategies that we can incorporate from all of these points, which is, for example, the weakness and opportunities we can incorporate by using local resources to decrease the operational cost, as well as collaborating with local communities and or events to help reach more audience. For the weakness and threats, we could provide an innovative and batch update every 3 or so month to better adapt to the market and also constantly check for bugs and glitches that is present in the game. We could also provide early access discounts on platforms like Steam to better engage with the audience to make them more interested on getting the game.
So we have divided our segmentation into several groups, and demographically we have 4 segments. That is elementary student, junior and high school student, university student, and young workers. Geographically, we are specifically targeting on Java, who has high concentration of tech-savvy and youth. In physiographic perspective, we target people who enjoy playing games, especially storyline-based games. Trendsetters who has highly active on social media, those with an interest in gaming-related journalism. And behaviorally, our target audience is people who spend their most time significant in gaming, highly active on social media, and in their contents related to games. Our main target is segment 2, who is junior and high school student who has interest in playing games, and our secondary target is university student that also have highly enthusiastic in game. The Last Chance is different from other games, which our games offer them of waste disposal practice in Indonesia and offering experience of waste management aligned with a real-life practice. We want to position our games The Last Chance as a game that highlight the importance of waste disposal management, and it takes account into waste management practice in Indonesia. To increase the Last Chance awareness, we have developed promotions next strategies such as advertising, direct marketing, and personal selling. For the advertising, we want to release our game trailer through social media advertising such as TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube to attract our segment target who are trendsetter that highly active on social media. For the direct marketing, we want to join our game premiere event and release our game demo for free for people who want to experience our game and ask about their opinion for our game. In personal, we want to invite Indonesian games influencer to get early access for our game and showcase our game. We also want to create a Discord channel to build up a relationship between developers and the players.